Hey, Martin here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create really good looking nav bars in Card. So I'm currently working on a template here and I want to create many different types of nav bars for this template. So I thought that I could just show you with the video how I create these. So I'm going to start from scratch. Let's start with a new container. And let's just move that here. Let's see, there we go. Like that, and then the width, we want that to be full page, full screen. And the vertical should usually be 1 or 1.5. I'm gonna stick with 1 for this one. And background, I want this to be just one color. And we're gonna stick to this blue theme that we have been using on the rest of the template. So let's just check this color code. Like that, copy paste that. Like that. Okay, and then let's see, we want the positioning here to be auto, and then we're going to create 2 columns. Now, the navbar that I'm going to create here now is just the most classic ones that you see everywhere, which is like a logo all the way to the left, and then links to the different subpages to the right, and a call to action we're going to add here also, which is good to have. So what you should do is take the right column and align that to the right. And then we have the left column and align that to the left. And then the width, I usually like to have the width a little bit smaller on this side. So let's do that to 30 here. And actually we have to move this over. Great. Okay, so let's start with adding the logo to the left side. Just like that, make it a little bit smaller. Let's add the picture first. I'm gonna use the Drac logo in this example. Great, but it still needs to be smaller. I think it's usually 9 or 10 that I'm using. 9 looks good, so let's stick with that. And then to the right side of this container, I'm seeing people using many different stuff here. You can use like text, links is very popular, but I really prefer using buttons because you can create a little bit more interesting stuff with that. So let's take that button and move that over. Now we have to move me here again. Like that. Okay, so I have already, with this template, I've used different styles, so it should be easy to change styles if you want to change that. So I have here in different colors and all that stuff. And for the navbar, let's create a new style for that. Actually, let's not do it like that. Delete that style. Let's have this as the base. Yeah, that looks good. Add style, let's change this to NB for navbar, and then white text. That should be the name for it. And now, the background, I want the background to be completely invisible. Like that. And then I want a hover effect on this because that just makes it a little bit more engaging. So let's take this all the way to the white and then change the opacity here. Is that enough? Yeah, I think that looks good. So let's see, we have that. Is there anything else we need to fix here? I think that should be it here. And let's add a few more buttons. maybe we could change the name of these also so it looks a little bit more real. Contact, projects, and about. Let's see now. I don't have any special. Yeah, that looks good. And then let's add one more button and have that as a call to action button. And this could be like a buy now. Now, what I want to do with this one is that I want to change the background color and all that stuff to make this one pop a little bit more. So I'm going to use this baby blue that I've been using on the other parts of this template. So let's steal this color code. We press here and let's change the background. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. But then we're going to change the label color also, yeah. And then I usually, on this template, I just add E0. And that gives it a little bit of a hover effect on this one also. I think that that looks good. Let's steal this blue once again. Maybe it could be white text, but I'm going to stick with the blue one here now. I think it's a little bit easier to read when it's a blue text. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. The hover effect makes it a little bit more engaging or whatever, so you know that it's a button that you can press. And that looks good. The next step now is to make sure that this looks good on mobile. So let's switch to that. Scroll down all the way to the bottom. Okay, as you can see, this doesn't look so good right now. So what we will do then is you scroll down all the way on appearances and switch to manual here. This needs to be stacked and we should have the alignment to be center. I think that will make it look a lot better. Yep. And then let's have the buttons. And do the same thing here. Yeah, I think this could be a little bit tricky. I want to have everything on one row. Let's see if we can fit everything. Let's decrease the size a little bit. Because that could be still readable and okay on mobile. I think that looks pretty good. Great. So there we have the nav bar. Now it looks good on mobile also. And to end it off, let me just show you how you can make sure that this nav bar will be present on all the different sub pages that you have. So I'm just going to make a copy of this real quick. And then I will take this container and drag this all the way to the top. You need to have this all the way to the top, and then I'm taking it here, pressing once on the container, and then I'm adding control here and switching from a section break to a header marker. Now this makes sure that it shows in all the different sections that you have on your website. So let's publish these changes and check the live site, how it looks. And now we have it here. So let's go to a different section of the website. And as you can see, it's always following with us no matter on which section that we are going. Perfect. I think that looks good, but that's the gist of it. That's how I create my navbars in card. Hope you found this helpful, and take care. Bye bye.